Hi, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Amy at sirensoulcoach.com. Thank you for being here with me today. Today, the topic is triggers are your gold mine. So, at the start of my spiritual awakening journey, which I would say started in the early 2000s, this is way before the twin flame experience happened. That's definitely a deeper layer of the spiritual awakening process for me anyway. My original experience, I would say, where I felt the need to open up to spirit and ask for guidance. I had at the time, was like a deeply painful, at the time, it was painful for me. I started carpooling with a woman. We both had children the same age that we had to bring to school. It was like a 30 to 40-minute car ride from where we lived, so we decided to carpool. And this woman and I became friendly and started hanging out. Eventually, what happened was I found out from other friends of mine that she was talking about me behind my back. And I found this to be pretty painful. I guess maybe because I was living my life before as what you would call a people pleaser. I felt, yeah, I was pretty well liked in high school. And yeah, just I felt like I was a nice person and yeah, didn't really have any like big problems with people until this moment. And it just hurt me deeply. And that's when I had to do a little soul investigation into myself, into why, yeah, well, my husband had said to me at the time, "Why are you allowing what this woman says about you to hurt you so badly?" And it's totally true. It was a wounding, it hit me in a place where I had an inner wound of not being good enough, worthy enough, not loving myself enough because when you're acting from a place, where you truly recognize your own self-worth and self-love, if somebody else doesn't recognize that, then who cares, right? They're not your person. And that's just an indicator to remove them from your life. And that's what I should have done right then and there is just um yeah, so when we have a deep emotional reaction to something, it's a trigger inside of us of a shadow aspect, a place where we may be acting from a wounded place. And I was acting from people pleaser, wanting to be liked all the time. And what I've learned is, you know, on the spiritual path, like, when you're truly loving yourself and confident in yourself, yeah, if people don't love you or don't like you, then they're not your people, and that's okay. You're not going to be everybody's cup of tea, and it just shows you to navigate away from those people. And when you do, the universe can is more able to bring in your tribe and bring in the people that are right for you and who do love you and do recognize your self-worth and your worthiness, and you don't have to play around with those lower, you know, energy type of personalities because, people that talk about other people behind their back, they're usually dealing with their own insecurities and issues of self-worth as well. So that was just a reflection back to me that that's what was going on. And that's okay. You can send, compassion and kindness their way, but just, kind of move yourself away from that person. And yeah, you'll find better people that come into your life when you do that. yeah, if you have a huge emotional reaction to a situation, a person, it's a good idea to really investigate that and, just question yourself about it. Why am I feeling this way? What is this making me feel? When have I felt this before? Um, yeah, and just ask yourself and find out what's true and not true in the situation. And you will hopefully come to the same conclusion that I did, that you are also an amazing, beautiful person that deserves love and happiness and all the good things. So, yeah, I just wanted to talk about that experience today and share that with you all. And I hope this helps somebody out there. And I hope that you know that you're loved and worthy. And yeah, if you have any experience that you'd like to share, I'd be happy to listen. And any comments or insight would be deeply appreciated. Okay, thank you so much for being here with me today. I will see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye now.